you have some help. You don't have to worry about us meddling. Do your thing, because I already know that we have a wealth of knowledge right here on this commission. Everybody. So I just want to be in a position to support you and make sure that you have the tools that you need to do your jobs. All right? All right, and so I want to thank everybody else for coming out this afternoon. And you help us spread the word, okay? Let renters know that they now have a commission. And you guys are kind of, rotate around in the city at different, so that people have ease of access? Yes, we don't have to worry about parking so much. Isn't this wonderful? Yes. And I've just got to tell this quick little story before I sit down. I can tell you what was really driving me a lot when I decided to sponsor those two ordinances. It goes back to little Kamaya Davis, the 11-month-old baby who was living in a house, living there. And there was a hole in the floor. Baby fell in the hole in the floor to the basement and died of water and feces. Now, if that doesn't motivate you, I don't know what will. Because those are the kinds of things, we don't want our children living like that. We don't want our seniors either in conditions where they're way up on floors, elevators break, no air condition, they suffer, and they die. We don't want that, and we're not going to tolerate it, right? That's right, we are going to demand better, and this is the beginning of it. So, I want to thank you all, and I want you all to meet my housing specialist here, Joanna Underwood. I know you all know her. Joanna, because I've got to tell you, she was so driven in helping me get those ordinances done. Oh, she is. I mean, I've got to tell you, I don't have to tell you all that you have someone here that's going to work with you. So you just let Joanna know what you need. She's going to tell me, and I'm going to go to work too, because I can't say no to her, because I know her heart is in the right place. I do. All right. So, all right, Joanna. Do you have anything you want to say? Okay. All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you to my boss, council member, Mary Water. I don't want to tear up because this is my dream public policy. I've been a housing advocate for 10 years, and I have advocated for renters in the city of Detroit the whole time I was a homeowner. But I knew how it felt with my mom and how we was treated. You know, my mom had 8 kids, and we always struggled to find housing in the city of Detroit. It was always an issue with that, my mother being able to house. So when I got the opportunity, when Councilmember Waters gave me the opportunity to work with her, that's the first thing I said, was like, I want to do something around renters.
Amen. You're gonna make me cry.
And it was a hard fight. The attitude, the prejudice, the discrimination people have towards renter and people of low income in the city of Detroit is so unfair. But we have to do a better job at educating people in the city of Detroit the importance of housing. Housing is not a commodity. It's a human right, and everybody deserves to be housed. And low income don't mean poor housing conditions. Just because you in subsidized housing or low income housing doesn't mean that you have to have a hole in your roof or poor conditions for you and your children. So it's so important that we re-educate people about this. I'm so happy and so overjoyed that finally we have some leadership that was able to get this done. And this was a 2-year fight, and it's a lot of work that I ain't gonna even talk about, but it wasn't easy. And y'all work is not gonna be easy. I'm so happy and grateful to pass the hundreds of cases is off to you that I manage on a daily basis. I'm so grateful to be able to have people that I know that I have worked with, like Miss D, Miss T, everybody, to do this work, and they passionate about it as just as much as me, and have been doing it just as longer than me. So I'm so grateful, and I'm sorry for crying, but I just couldn't help it. Thank you so much.
Aw, bless her heart,
Now you all see why Joanna Underwood is part of Team Waters. Yes, because I remember how she used to fight out in the community. I was like, girl, come on with me and use that energy that you had and fight here with me on City Council. And so that's exactly, and I'm so grateful that she's part of the team. Thank you, Joanna. All right, so at this point, I guess, you guys haven't chosen any leadership yet here. So maybe you guys want to introduce yourselves to the community? Want to start with that? Are those microphones working?
Check one, check one.
About your background so that the community will know, because everybody was not at internal operations when we interviewed you, so please. All right, go ahead, Ms. D.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me? Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dee Davis, and I am the president of the United Tenant Councils of Councils. And I was so honored, I have to say this first. I was so honored to have Councilwoman Waters ask me to come on board to help out with this endeavor. I have been advocating and I have been organizing since 1995. And I helped to co-found the United Tenant Council of Councils in 2011. It's now 2025. So we've been around the block a few times. We understand our assignment. I look so forward to working with all of the people on this panel, and you too, Councilwoman Waters. And we're gonna get some things. I think we have the kind of minds and the kind of spirit and the energy to go into this endeavor. And I think that we're gonna get many, many victories out of it.